There is something within every human being that has been considered invaluable since ancient times, a deep inner power far beyond what we can imagine. This is not merely the ability to think or create, but a profound connection to the universe, an infinite potential capable of reshaping reality itself. This power is not just the root of conscious evolution, but also the key to unlocking higher awareness. However, because of its immense value, hidden forces have long sought to obscure this truth from human eyes. They know that once an individual truly awakens and realizes their true nature, they can no longer be controlled by external influences. Fear, anxiety, material attachments, and societal constraints lose their grip. More than that, this awakening doesn't just transform an individual, it creates a ripple effect, shaking the very foundations of the social structures that have stood for centuries. When people dare to face the truth about themselves, they begin to see that they are not mere specks in an indifferent cosmos. Instead, they are active participants in the grand orchestration of existence, not random occurrences in history, but deliberate expressions of consciousness and spiritual evolution. And when they reach this understanding, they do not merely change themselves, they change the entire fabric of reality. They become the architects of their own lives, breaking free from the chains of fear and manipulation, no longer trapped by worries of the future or regrets of the past. Instead, they enter a state of heightened awareness, where every choice is no longer dictated by imposed limitations but is guided by wisdom and a profound connection to their authentic being. From this point forward, they live meaningfully, freely, and powerfully, inspiring others to embark on their own transformation. But what if we could reclaim this power? What if we could step out of the invisible prison, not one built by external forces, but by the limiting beliefs we have unknowingly accepted? We have been conditioned to fit into societal molds, trapped in habitual thinking patterns from childhood, until we gradually lose touch with our true essence. This essence is not bound by anything except our own perceptions. Only when we challenge these old frameworks can we begin the journey to reclaim the power that has always been within us. This is not just a shift in awareness, it is a profound transformation, where we break through mental barriers and reconnect with the pure energy that has always resided within. Now is the time to return to ourselves, to illuminate the hidden corners of the soul, and to realize that the power we seek has never been lost. It has only been buried under layers of doubt, fear, and false beliefs planted in our minds since childhood. Social conditioning, inherited teachings, and past failures have unknowingly constructed an invisible wall between us and our true selves. But if we have the courage to break down these walls, to confront the truth without hesitation, that is the moment we step into a new journey, not just an individual transformation, but a resonance with the collective evolution of humanity. For when one person finds freedom within, they become a guiding light for others. Step by step, an entire civilization can be reshaped upon the foundation of awareness, truth, and awakening. When the mind is liberated, we begin to perceive reality without the fog of preconceived notions or fears imposed by society. No longer do we view the world through a lens of control and limitation, but rather through an intricate web of connection between ourselves and the cosmos. This is the moment when true wisdom ignites, a moment where humanity transcends imposed conventions and reaches for the boundless freedom of thought, consciousness, and the soul itself. This is more than just an individual awakening. It is a tidal wave of transformation sweeping across the world. As more people embark on this journey of self-awareness and rediscovery, reality itself shifts. No longer are individuals governed by external conditions. They become the true architects of their destiny. If you find these insights valuable, follow practical philosophy to continue exploring profound knowledge and unlocking your inner potential. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement is the greatest motivation for us to continue spreading these powerful ideas. Thank you for listening. As humanity becomes increasingly aware of the connection between consciousness and reality, people no longer feel bound by imposed beliefs. Instead, they begin to understand their own power. This awakening does not merely free individuals from psychological and societal constraints. It sparks a transformative ripple effect that reshapes the world. Let us be part of this change together. The observer effect and the nature of reality. In quantum physics, one of the most significant discoveries is the observer effect, the idea that the way we perceive an object can directly influence that object itself. This means that the world around us is not a fixed reality, but rather an energetic field that reflects our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. If a person constantly immerses themselves in negative thoughts, they will continue to encounter circumstances that reinforce those beliefs, as if the universe is merely responding to the frequency they emit. However, if they shift their awareness, focusing on peace, love, and abundance, their world will gradually transform accordingly. This is not some mystical miracle, but rather a fundamental operating principle of the universe. Scientific research has demonstrated that human consciousness can affect the outcome of an event, even at the subatomic level. Greg Braden has emphasized that every individual, through their thoughts and emotions, is actively shaping the reality around them. This awakening allows people to break free from a passive state, realizing that they are not victims of their circumstances, but rather the creators of their own lives. When we shift our perspective, the world shifts accordingly. When we emit positive vibrations, we attract goodness into our lives. And that is the first step on the journey to reclaiming our true power. Braden stresses that individual consciousness not only influences personal experience, but also significantly impacts the energy field of the universe. Every thought and emotion we emit is not merely a transient state of mind, but a vibration that directly interacts with the reality around us. This is not a vague philosophical notion, but has been substantiated by modern science through extensive studies. Researchers have discovered that the frequency of energy emitted by an individual can affect their physical environment while simultaneously attracting corresponding experiences into their life. This means that if we can control our thoughts and emotional states, we can not only adjust our consciousness, but also shape reality in the way we desire. When people master this principle, they cease to be victims of circumstances and instead become the architects of their own destiny. But how can one truly change their state of consciousness? This has been a profound question that has perplexed some of the greatest minds throughout history. There is no fixed formula or simple roadmap, but there are fundamental principles that both philosophy and modern science have uncovered, guiding us step by step toward transformation. These principles are not just theoretical but practical methods that can be applied to liberate the mind, expand awareness, and foster a deeper connection with one's true essence. 1. Self-awareness. Before we can change the external world, we must first turn inward and deeply understand ourselves. This is not just about recognizing fleeting thoughts and emotions, but rather a process of profound observation, awakening to how they operate and how they influence our actions, words, and even destiny. When we become aware of the nature of our thoughts, we can gradually free ourselves from unconscious patterns, leading to a life of purpose, peace, and wisdom. 2. Meditation and spiritual practice. Methods such as meditation, qigong, and yoga are not merely techniques for training the mind but gateways to higher levels of consciousness. Modern scientific studies have demonstrated that these practices can restructure brain states, enhance focus, reduce stress, and activate the profound potential within human beings. When one diligently practices meditation or yoga, they do not merely attain inner tranquility, but also gain access to deeper dimensions of awareness, broadening their understanding of themselves and forging a stronger connection with the universe. 3. Harnessing energy and vibrational frequencies. Everything in the universe is energy, and each individual has the ability to adjust their own frequency through consciousness, positive thinking, and a healthy lifestyle. When we elevate our vibrations through gratitude, love, and inner harmony, we not only transform our self-perception, but also attract positive experiences and opportunities into our lives. This is not just an abstract concept, but has been substantiated by both quantum science and ancient spiritual traditions. A shift in personal energy can impact the entire surrounding environment, creating a powerful resonance that brings us closer to awakening and true inner freedom. The philosophy of awakening and inner transformation. The philosophy of awakening is not merely an abstract idea. It is the key to unlocking human potential. Those who have experienced deep states of awareness understand that the world is not separate from consciousness. In reality, every thought and emotion is a fragment of the larger picture of existence. When we change our awareness, the world around us changes as well. Because reality is not a fixed entity, it is a fluid reflection of consciousness in every moment. If we remain trapped in negative thinking patterns, our world will reflect this darkness back to us, perpetuating a cycle of fear and limitation. However, if we consciously shift our perspective toward higher values such as love, wisdom, and a deep connection with our essence, we will witness a miraculous transformation in our reality. This is not mystical, it is a fundamental principle of the universe, validated by both ancient philosophy and modern science. Stoicism, Buddhism, and other profound philosophical systems emphasize this. Reality does not exist independently of awareness, but is its direct projection. By altering our consciousness, we do not just change our lives, we reshape the world itself. Awakening is not a distant goal, but an ongoing transformation, a process that unfolds in every moment of life. When we grasp the true nature of consciousness and reality, we cease to be passive observers and become the architects of our destiny. Step by step, we reclaim our inherent power, breaking free from illusions imposed by society and becoming beacons of light for others seeking truth. Awakening is not just a personal journey, it is a collective resonance, spreading to all who seek enlightenment amidst the chaos of the modern world. By shifting our awareness, we can fundamentally alter our experience of reality. This principle has been recognized by ancient philosophies, from Taoism's concept of Wu Wei to Buddhism's sunyata, emptiness. They all point to the same truth. Reality is not static. It is a continuous flow, shaped by our inner state. When individuals master their thoughts, they do not just control themselves, they harmonize their reality with wisdom and clarity. The future of humanity, technology, or consciousness. A race is currently unfolding between two distinct paths of development, one driven by technological advancements, where artificial intelligence and biotechnology are leading humanity toward a fusion with machines, fundamentally altering human nature in unprecedented ways. On the other hand, there is the evolution of consciousness, where individuals recognize that true power does not lie in external tools, but in the ability to harness the full potential of the mind. We stand at a historical crossroads, where the choices we make today will shape the future of humanity. If we remain unaware, our fate may fall under the control of powerful corporations and organizations, those who wield technology but have little interest in the liberation of individual consciousness. However, if we choose the path of enlightenment, seeking to understand and cultivate our inner power, it will be the first step toward reclaiming autonomy and shaping a sustainable future, one where humans do not merely exist but truly grasp the meaning of their existence. Yet, hope remains, as more individuals awaken to the realization that their true power lies within. A new wave of spiritual freedom has the potential to reshape the entire trajectory of humanity. This is not just about breaking free from the invisible constraints of society, but about initiating a revolution of thought, where people understand that they do not need to rely on technology to attain fulfillment, but that self-awareness itself is the key to unlocking their highest potential. By integrating scientific knowledge, ancient philosophy, and the latest discoveries in consciousness studies, humanity can step into a new era, one where people are no longer enslaved by technology but instead become masters of their own existence, living with wisdom, awareness, and clarity rather than being swept away by illusions created by external systems. This is not merely an individual journey but a profound transformation of collective consciousness. The central question of our era is not just how far technology will advance, but more importantly, whether we have the courage to awaken and reclaim our true power. When individuals choose to face the truth, break free from the invisible chains of societal conditioning, and unlock their inner potential, they do more than just alter their own destiny. They contribute to a collective awakening that can redefine the future of humanity. Remember, True change does not come from external circumstances, but from how we perceive and govern our own consciousness. If this message resonates with you, join us on this journey of self-discovery and awakening at Practical Philosophy. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your support is the greatest motivation for us to continue spreading these profound insights. Thank you for your time, and let's walk this path of awakening together.